Alrighty, so I haven't posted in a while, so this is going to be a bit of a short little video. Um, had a whole bunch of other stuff happen, some family things, along with me working on some other projects and getting some other stuff ready. Getting ready into the reenactment season, so I haven't really been posting much. Just finally getting done with winter, so getting ready to get into some more events. So, real quick, I'm just going to go over a few knives that I've picked up for events and stuff that they would have used during World War II. First up, I have the M3 fighting knife, along with one's a leather sheath. It's the M6 sheath for it. I do have a couple knuckle dusters or trench knives, M18. I'm sorry, US 1918 brass knuckle fighting knives. Got a bayonet up here, and then a German boot knife. Now, then this is also the M8, more of a plastic sheath for the M3. The M3 will fit for both of those. Same thing for the trench knife. Now, a lot of times, too, what happens is, guys, during the service, this is a reenactment or reproduction bayonet. I've seen a lot of people take the knives or the bayonets, if they snapped, they grinded them down and used them into knives. I've seen that a lot. I don't know much, but this is the German boot knife. This is just a reenactment one that I picked up from an event. All honesty, I forgot this at home, my M3, so I just really wanted a boot knife to throw around and play with, but not bad for the quality. I think I paid like $20 for it. Not terrible. The World War One. These are World War One knives. So this one I did get from a company called Bud's Knives Shop. Nice lightweight. They come dull for reenactments. They are not sharp whatsoever. I have not tried sharpening it. Sorry for the glare, but you can kind of see too that the guard. I had a buddy of mine grind it down so it would fit in the sheath. It would not fit because it was so wide. And a lot of times you will see that during World War II and World War I. A lot of them would grind it down just to get a better feel of it and everything else. This is cast aluminum. It's very lightweight, easy to play around with. So this is something new that I'm going to add to my kit. So I'm very excited for that. Like I said, this is something that the Germans would have. It almost looks like a butter knife. But honestly, it was just something that I picked up just to play around with in an event. M3, I do carry quite often when I do remember it. The sheaths are nice because you can either hook them to your belt, or as you can see, I have it where I usually put this to my leg. And I will, sorry for I'm just getting over a cold, sounds like. But you can tie these to your ankles. I've seen a lot of paratroopers will tie them up. They do have a different color band that they would use for tying them to their legs. But I do this one. I've seen them in green. I've seen them more white, though. More common for paratroopers in white, though. But I use that majority of my time. I love the M3. It is a reproduction. Got that high quality stamp right there. But for what it is, I mean, I've beaten the crap out of it. I'm looking to possibly pick up another one just for the heck of it. This one here, I just picked up this knuckle duster or this fighting knife as well. Now, one thing you can see is, now I've seen different ones where the neck is a little bit longer, a little bit shorter. I've seen them both styles. This one has more of a curvy loop, and you can see this is a little bit different of the brass. Now, with that, I've also seen some of these kind of filed down on some of the older ones as well. So, I don't know which one's more period, or not period, I shouldn't say, but more a better reproduction. This one I did get from a company called Sarco, and it does have a better weight to it. Now, the problem that I have is this will not, because of the blade, will not fit in this sheath, and it barely fits in this one. So I did pick up a metal sheath that originally were for these. It is dated correctly. Same thing with the blade. It is called from a company called Lions, but it has a nice feel. This is going to be more of a display knife. This will be one that I would probably carry and have fun with it, just because it's lighter and a lot more dull. This is still pretty sharp, but I don't plan on using it. And if I do use it in an event, be safety with everything. And like I said, that's just a crappy bayonet. I use this bayonet more for anything else when we do training drills, bayonet stuff, or demonstrations to publics. But yeah, I haven't posted anything in a while, so I just wanted to go over a couple knives real quick that I've picked up and planning on using for some events and some new stuff that I have working on. New events are coming up. We do have a parade scheduled for Memorial Day and some other stuff before that. So just keep in touch. Stay tuned to Wartime News, and see you guys next time.